Hey, you. Welcome to a Jumpstart with Jesus. What is the key to peace? Do you know? Well, stick around because I'm going to do my best to teach you what I think the true key to peace is. Hey guys, welcome to Jumpstart with Jesus, where I take scriptures from the Bible of Jesus's teachings and put them in layman terms for you to use and apply in your daily life. Today, we are going to be discussing the true key to peace. In Matthew chapter 5, verse 44, Jesus teaches, "And I tell you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you." This is one of those teachings that feels nearly impossible, right? To forgive those that have lied on us, hurt us. It just seems unsurmountable, like just not doable. But that is exactly what Jesus commands us to do. But why exactly would Jesus command us to love those who have hurt us? Well, because it's a very simple and true command that breaks a cycle of hatred and bitterness. Love can cover a multitude of sins. And he teaches us this because it is what truly brings peace, not just to us, but to the world around us. It's almost like a domino effect. It is a domino effect. And sometimes what we do can trickle down and it can be either good or bad. I mean, think about it for a minute. When somebody wrongs us, what is the typical response? What is the typical thing that we do? We hang on to it. It festers and we let it just build up, and we sit there and we dwell on thoughts that are not very becoming of us, thoughts that just compound and make things worse, makes us go down that road even further and further and further, to where we entertain thoughts that we should never even let come into our minds to begin with. And when we hang on to this anger, we think we're punishing the other person. But in all actuality, the only person we punish is ourselves. Because you see, bitterness is like poison. And when you drink, if you were to drink poison, you're not hurting the other person. You're poisoning yourself. You're filling yourself with bitterness, anguish, anger, resentfulness, and it just kills you from the inside out slowly. Loving your enemies does not excuse their behavior. It doesn't mean you have to pretend that everything is just fine when it isn't. It just simply means that you're letting go of the hurt and choosing grace and compassion. And loving your enemies doesn't mean you have to be best friends with them. But if you look at them, a lot of times I pray to have eyes that see people the way God sees them. The children, the little children that he sees. And then to pray for them, pray for their shortcomings, their weaknesses, whatever it is, pray for them, pray for God to soften their hearts. That's one of my favorite prayers, is praying for God to soften their hearts and to bring them to him. Because if you pray for your enemy and they're evil and they find Jesus, they're not going to be evil anymore. Anyone that walks with Jesus can't, in good conscience, be evil. So that's why it's important to pray for your enemies. All right, guys. Make sure you come back tomorrow for day 5, where I explain what the term blessed are the peacemakers, or blessed be the peacemakers, because I always wondered about that whenever I was younger too. So I will explain that in layman's terms for you as well. So I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye.